Alright guys, welcome back to the Golden Gift Qualifier number 1. We got the first qualifier for the first tournament of 2023 AOM 1v1. So we've got batuhaNN here on his Poseidon up against Count Von Count here on his Ra. And so we're here today on Alfheim. batuhaNN going on his elk, while Count just going on the chickens to start with. So the Pharaoh is actually going to be used to scout rather than the priest. He's slightly stronger, slightly higher damage, and if he gets killed he will respawn. Can also pick up relics without having to have any upgrades, unlike the priests. The Egyptian player will be able to do a little bit of a circle round here, come back, drop the relic off, and come out, back out, grab another, and head back and put them both in a temple. batuhaNN, that little right next to the TC, so to start generating some huntables. Let's start going for them now. It's good because it sort of takes the pressure off the hunt over here, because you're going to have to go on those chickens, or even come out here, try and grab this central set of the caribou, which are actually really spaced out. Or is that actually heading all the way to the lure? It may be. And it's going to get intercepted over here. Looks like it is heading all the way to the lure. It's just those two. Oh, okay, so the lure, I thought it actually generated them. It genuinely just pulls them from around the map. Another caribou being pulled. We're interrupted at the granary. Now one of the cows is going to wander over towards the granary. I'm just mesmerized by the lure, guys. I've never truly understood how it worked. I always thought it just genuinely spawned, you know, one about here, and they just started walking through. I never realized it was actually drawing them from out on the map, potentially raiding them from your opponent's hunts. That deer's about to go down. Another caribou inbound, and a cow as well. So I wonder if the bear will get drawn in next. We'll have to see. So I've been distracted here because Hermes is incoming for batuhaNN, while Count walling himself in with his houses. I really like this. Make it quite difficult to jump on that gold mine. The Pharaoh's been empowering the whole time. He hasn't dropped off at the temple with this relic, but at this stage, empowerment's probably more important than securing that relic. So Tar on the way for Count, and he does drop off that relic. Yeah, changing his wall up strategy, he's going to add a bit of a wall segment here so he can have a gate. Just protect the berries and the wood line a little bit better. A quick change of plans. I built another granary there just to get the bear, I think. This has been great for batuhaNN because it saved him on having to get another granary. You know, I think this was here literally just for a bear, which seems a bit wasteful, but I don't think they've actually got a huge amount of food on them, do they? Count. Age up's hit. batuhaNN. He's getting hit both of his heroes here. He's Age 2 and Age 1 hero. Center. Even rallied straight across the map, but the wall is already up. Looks like batuhaNN might be having to try and stop Count's town center here. So has he got the vills? batuhaNN a little bit slow there. There we go, he's going to start working away at some of these villages. Count going to be able to secure the town center.
Prostagma?
More farms going down here. The Count. batuhaNN. Starting to throw some military production down now. This cow probably needs to be rallied back, so batuhaNN's going to get on that. Rain being used by Count, try and macro up the food. Where he wants to be economically before batuhaNN's able to hit him. batuhaNN going 2 TC himself. Stables and the range now. So Count, the pressure's on here. Supply to God. Myth units more resistant to other myth units. It's pretty nice. Obviously you've got more human units than you do myth units, but even still, might have made the difference there. Or maybe not. Man, the Wadjet is such a weird unit. It's a snake with dragon wings. Weird looking fucker. Check out the head on that thing. batuhaNN. Just producing Tox and Typicon on auto queue at the moment. Trying to put up another force that he can potentially hit Count and make him hurt for going straight to heroic here. Count gonna be able to get his third town center, possibly. I mean, he's kind of walled off from it, but I mean, I guess he just walls here, gets a MiG, so he can defend the gold mine. and then he just works his way around. Wall off, not quite fast enough. Villager going to try and throw down another one, I suspect.
You need
Ras
to.
on Count's gold mine here.
Gary. Into you.
Villager being picked off there by batuhaNN with the help of a bear. And the tox falling. Count's gates. It's going to cost him a little bit of gold if these get taken out. He's going to have to shift over to this gold over on the lower side and probably wall this off instead. So the rock, wow, one hit left on that. batuhaNN. I would have thought he was going to kill that there. Count's going to have to try and retreat with both of these, and he's going to want to have the Wadjet tank, I suppose. It's a Petsukos worth, I think, slightly more.
Into
They are a little bit more of a high impact unit. Great for sniping range units or for sniping villagers. They're insane burst damage. So batuhaNN still pressuring that gold. He's going to get the mining camp. It doesn't cost the Egyptian player anything other than the build time. But the Petsukos not going to get saved here. Bit of a risk for Count to run it out like that, I think. Rock sitting on 23 HP. I think Count probably needs to either heal it or just let it go. So now batuhaNN playing a little bit more defensively, walling himself in, protecting all his gold mines. He's on a number of them now. I suppose if he can try and mine out some of these more central ones, even if Count ends up pushing him back off them, he knows that they're have some of the gold mined out of them. And Egypt is very gold heavy.
Gary.
So batuhaNN just going for it. He's going to try and find a way into the eco. Oh, sorry, looks like Count's just going for it. He's going to try and find a way into batuhaNN's eco. Meanwhile, batuhaNN
Into you.
Ras. It actually pulls back just before he gets that labourer, so Count able to get some good damage off here using his plague, locust swarm, sorry. So a lot of these villagers are going to be getting quite low. I'll be able to clean them up. Curse being used to turn some of these more expensive MiG units into piggies. Always a good idea compared to... Ooh, the locust swarm shifted slightly, so the villagers have to be careful. Always a good idea. Trying to use these on the most expensive human army your opponent's got. No point trying to use it when they've got like axemen and spears or something, but
Gary.
any camels, chariots, and elephants, if you can use it on any of them, then bloody hell, definitely worth it. So Count on the third town centre, going to start walling himself in. Maybe a lion's going to be able to do some good damage to it, but it won't be enough to actually finish off the TC alone, so batuhaNN probably not going to want to waste this guy, because he'll give an insane boost to the fights with a roar that deals area damage. Yeah, just pressuring the walls here. I don't know if he's gonna stick around for this fight though. Doesn't want his camels tanking too much from over the wall. The rock has been healed. I don't think there's anything actually in it, but it's being used to try and scout. Count gonna take an engagement on batuhaNN here. Priest going straight on that Nemean line. Just trying to take this third town center, so this is good timing here for Count, because if he walks away the victor here, he can interrupt this third town center, but at the same time I think batuhaNN really solid. Pretty much all the cavalry.
Gehrig. Into you.
Line fighting against
Gehrig.
single chariot, gonna be able to get him. So Count eager to take another engagement. This time he doesn't have his front line, so the chariot's going to be tanking Hippocon attacks. batuhaNN has gone to Myth Gauge behind this. While Count still in heroic for the time being. This gold mine. batuhaNN slowly mining little by little through it. He's running out of gold on his side of the map, and I guess technically that probably is one of his. It's very central though. Count gonna have to get more active on the map for gold mines soon as well. And that MiG getting destroyed before it can finish.
Into you.
And now the chariots and the cavalry are focusing on the Tox. Oh, but not all the army was fighting there, so a bit tough for Count. He's got to reshuffle things. White is really carrying this. Just about all the Hippocons are down now, so I think chariots are going to fare pretty well against the Toxotes. So the Zeus hero will be able to tank quite a little bit of damage. Mercenaries now being used to try and frontline a little for our Egyptian player. batuhaNN calling for a ceasefire, and he's actually managed to take out 2 of the siege towers with Colossi here. Well, he's gonna add a second layer of walls. Start getting good market line. Might even add a 3rd layer of walls just to make sure, because you never want to lose your market line. Nice little attempt at camping the gold mine here by Count. But the other thing, this ceasefire is basically going to kill a round of mercenaries here of Counts, so batuhaNN is going to have to be careful though, because With his open base, he's now got both of those gold mines of his being camped. It's really only this one that's safe at the moment. Sort of behind enemy lines. I wonder if this would have been a good idea for batuhaNN to take that earlier on. He's probably going to get quite a few infantry now. Now, seemingly forcing Count further and further back, but Mig now finished. Count going to push through this next layer of walls, but he needs to be careful not overcommit here because the siege towers are just going to get beaten up by the villagers, so he really needs to evacuate those guys. Looks like this Mig is under a lot of pressure. The Colossi is focusing on the town centre rather than the Mig first. It's probably not that great. Pressure at the gold mines. Mostly cleaned up, but now with this hole being torn in the wall, back to square one. The other gold mine now, really safe. batuhaNN. Looks like Myth coming in for our Egyptian player. Count on Count. Or he's going to be able to take out the market line. batuhaNN. Saying that the central map for batuhaNN, it's all going his way. He's going to get Count's third town centre. With it, he'll be able to clean up most of this production pretty quickly. But without a marker line, batuhaNN better hope he's got the gold income. Bearing in mind, he does have this other gold here. He's taking this one over here to try and pinch it off Count, which is a really good idea, I think, because that's sort of the closest one outside of the walls for Count. So if batuhaNN can run that dry, he ends up well ahead in terms of economy and map position. So they Count sneaking in units everywhere. Still just want to hold through that market line, so there's no... Well, there is a market now. batuhaNN on the other side of the map. He's going to drop some villages, but looks like he's going to secure the fourth town centre. It's going to get really dicey here for Count. I think more barracks is in the workshop. Over here the wall is down. The head Roy. Try to focus down some of the structures. But Count's going to look at adding some more supporting towers. Count trying to harass. Oh, and two low villages here, two 1 health villages. Really nice save there by batuhaNN. Just putting up as good a fight as they can. Army's going to be useful the longer they can live here. Nearly hero, not going to be great against Mummy and Son of Osiris. Oh, this is a big push here by batuhaNN. A big push, I mean he's brought some siege and some villages and he's going to make it work. So he managed to take out that catapult. Be able to interrupt the watchtower with villages, but he should be able to the Helepli. So it has been taken out, but this is only going to generate some more militia. They cost nothing. As cheap as Egyptian spears are, they still cost something. batuhaNN now running siege straight into the villages of Count, so he'll be able to melee those down. Pretty big army following this up though, so This MiG is not going to be around much longer. A couple of minions. There's that mummy one-shotting units. MiG. Not up much longer. Son of Osiris. Really can done, but he's not really got much left in the supporting here, I think. batuhaNN might have overwhelmed Count. These guys are all sort of stuck here, rather than painting down through here, which is a really a little bit unfortunate for Count. At the same time, I don't know if it's going to be game changing because he's lost a lot of his market line now. A lot of caravans being picked off, others just scattering, deviating from their task. Yeah, still trying to pressure the outlying gold mine and the caravan a little if he can. These spears coming back to try and chase the hippocons. Just bring them away from interrupting any more caravan. Gathering on this side. Mark it over on the other side of the map still. I think the gold income must be slightly better towards this top side for batuhaNN. That plus he hasn't walled this at all. Pressure Count. Yeah, he's still streaming spears through, but he's doing a little bit more than this and try and take out that market possibly. It's looking rough here for Count because I think he's going to lose his main town centre in a sec here. He's lost even more caravans, up to 3 markets, which is nice, but so many caravans actually being sniped. Not actually able to generate any more gold out of that. It's looking pretty much broke at the moment. batuhaNN still streaming everything forward. Well up in terms of the population, about double the pop, and GG. Count taps out.